कि किसी सिविलाइजेशन के ऊपर बाहर से लोग आएँ जो कि हॉस्टाइल हैं उस नज़रिए के, उस सोसाइटी के ख़िलाफ़ हैं, और वो बदमाशी करते रहें, शरिया फॉर यूके करते रहें, उनकी पुलिस को मारें, गाड़ियों को आग लगाएं वगैरह वगैरह, जो इन्होंने फ्रांस में किया, जर्मनी में किया, इंग्लैंड में करते हैं। तो ऐसा हो ही नहीं सकता कि उसके जो लोकल लोग हैं वो ना उठ खड़े हों, और वही हुआ, अब वो उठ खड़े हुए हैं। और इसमें शिद्दत इस वजह से ज़्यादा आई है कि 3 दिन पहले कियर स्टारमर ने, जो कि चुप रहा, कि मैनचेस्टर में क्या हुआ कुछ नहीं बोला, व्हाइट चैपल में बंगालियों ने क्या किया कुछ नहीं कहा, लीड्स में जिप्सीज ने किया कुछ नहीं बोले, तो ये तो फिर होगा। आपने उनको खुद बताया है कि जो भी दंगे करेगा हम उसके आगे हथियार डाल देंगे। मैनचेस्टर में उन्होंने, मुसलमानों ने दंगे किए, उनको गालियां दी पुलिस स्टेशन के सामने, और उन्होंने उनको चार्ज ही नहीं किया, छोड़ दिया उन 2 मुस्टंडों को। लीड्स में जिप्सियों ने गाड़ियों को आग लगा दी, उन्होंने कुछ नहीं कहा, उन्होंने दंगे किए, छोड़ दिया उनको। तो आपने खुद उनको बताया कि जब आप दंगे करेंगे तो हम आपको कुछ नहीं कहेंगे, और गोरे जो हैं उनको ऊपर लाठियां चढ़ती हैं। जब ये पिछले
Keir Starmer does not want you to see. Keir Starmer wants you to think that everybody out protesting and rioting on the street are far-right thugs. But it is simply not the case. And one of the reasons why people are protesting on the streets is because they are fed up of 2-tier policing. And they are fed up of people like Keir Starmer and the police turning a blind eye to anyone who protests and causes violence and causes disruption who is not white. And another very, very clear example of 2-tier policing happened in Stoke today. And I am gobsmacked. Honestly, I really didn't think that it could get this bad. Now, I cannot show you all of the videos because they involve these people waving around weapons in the air, dancing around, ready to go descend on the crowds of people who are at anti-immigration protests. I can't show you those, but let me just show you this.
They've got knives.
Yeah. Funny. Julia, here.
Where's Aaron?
We're all running off now.
Up there! Where's Aaron?
So that's just a snippet of people who are out protesting in Stoke today who suddenly feared for their lives and had to run away because a mob came armed with knives to come descend on the crowds. Now, who were these people? I urge you to go on Twitter, look up Stoke, and you will see plenty of videos on this. I will tell you about a video that I saw. Again, YouTube is very touchy about weapons being shown, so I will not show them here. But I'll tell you what happened. I opened my Twitter today to a video of the mosque in Stoke and a load of Muslims gathering outside the mosque, waving knives, baseball bats, machetes in the air, dancing around, getting all excited, ready to descend on the crowds. Now, on the other side of the road to the mosque is a bunch of police officers. And I mean, the Muslims outside the mosque are like taking the piss, looking over to the police, waving their weapons at them. What do the police do? Absolutely nothing. If, as the police, you see someone wave a machete in the air, you should be straight in there, arrest them, stop this threat from going any further. The police stood there. They can't pretend they didn't see them. There was a huge crowd of them chanting and singing and waving their weapons in the air. And you're going to pretend you didn't see them? I mean, this is just unbelievable what has happened. This is only going to get worse, these riots and these protests, if people see that this is how the police behave when someone who isn't white decides that they want to get a weapon out and they want to descend on crowds and they want to be violent. I mean, we do not apply the law fairly in this country, and it's completely unacceptable. I want to draw you to this tweet from Leo Kearse. So, emboldened by Keir's smearing of British people as far-right thugs, armed Muslim mobs chant Allahu Akbar. Here we've got a little bit of a map in the Daily Mail of where all these protests are going on. There are tons of them. We've got Leeds, we've got Belfast, we've got Blackburn, Liverpool, Stoke-on-Trent, Manchester, Cardiff, Portsmouth, London, Nottingham, Hull. This is everywhere, and it's only going to get worse if we have Keir Starmer standing up and saying, oh, the problems in the country are caused by far-right thugs, rather than actually looking at the root of this problem and looking at the fact that people are fed up in this country of being left behind because of mass immigration.
From one of our viewers, and they said, this is Neo, if I was a police officer, I would be so ashamed of my job. I'm surprised some haven't kicked back or resigned over this two-tier policing. Do you share that view?
Isabel, I've been fighting with that saying for the past week, but I don't know how you can come to any other conclusion now. I saw last night a superintendent up in West Midlands give an incredible briefing disclosing why they chose not to attend a violent disorder involving a group of Asian males who were chasing journalists, slashing tyres and carrying incredibly dangerous weapons. And that was because they'd had a meeting with community leaders who said everything was okay and there was no need to attend. We haven't seen any other circumstances where that behaviour would be tolerated. So I'm afraid this saying of two-tier policing is gaining traction and the police are not coming up with any strategies to convince us otherwise.
Talking about strategies and need to attend, Lawrence, Gina has been in touch with us today and she said, I agree that children should not go on marches like this and that the parents should be held accountable. What's your take on that? What sort of responsibility do you think lies with parents?
Well, I think parents should have a huge responsibility in this in managing their children. And we're seeing kids as young as 14 get involved in these violent disruptions.
Young as 11.
It's incredible. These are incredible ages, 11 years of age, attending these violent disruptions. I think, yes, there should be a high degree of accountability on parents. This is where parents and community leaders need to step up. This isn't going to be a problem just solved by frontline policing. Policing is there to stop the violence and to protect the community. Parents and community leaders alike need to step up and support and make sure they know where their kids are and keep them at home.
Where's Aaron? Where's Aaron?
In Tamworth, protesters threw projectiles, smashing windows and starting fires, injuring one police officer, according to the local authorities. In Rotherham, protesters threw wooden planks and used fire extinguishers against officers, set fires and smashed windows to gain entry to a building, the police said. The Rotherham hotel was full of terrified residents and staff, according to the police. British Prime Minister Sir Keir Starmer condemned the violent protests, which saw at least 147 people